Hello, I'm Natasha Sprinkle.
I'm Angie Morris.
I'm Emily Jean-Minette.
And I'm Casey Skidmore.
Today we're going to present our Smartboard lesson on the rainforest.
Okay, so here on our first slide, we just have a basic beginning page, and it has the rainforest, and we just did a picture with animals.
And it has sound.
Okay, and now we're going to move on to our second page. And this is just the pacing guide, the Alabama course of study. Okay, on our first slide, we have just a general description of the rainforest.
And we have pull-out tabs for the children. They have questions and answers.
And if you hit that arrow, it just goes right back to the other side. And there's also a link included, and it takes you to an interactive rainforest website. And it gives you a little bit of information on different animals and plants. So we click out of that. And on this side, it's the same thing, just question and answer. So now we're going to move on to our next page. And this is basically a page on, where the major rainforests are. It's just a little bit of information, and right here is a balloon, and if you click on this balloon, it asks the question, does anyone know where the equator is located? Well, if you click the balloon, it pops, and it shows you the general location of the equator.
And again, on this page, we have facts hidden for the children to discover.
And there's another link. And this is basically just shows where the map is.
And it also talks about the different types of rainforest. You have the temperate rainforest, and you have a tropical rainforest, and the Olympic rainforest.
Okay, we're going to move on to our fifth page.
On this page, we have a game for the children to play to see if they can identify where the rainforests are located.
After talking about the rainforest, where in the world they're located, the game will ask the children to come up and identify the Congo River Basin. The children would come up and they would touch where they would think the location is. And if they were right, it would give them a check mark. If it was wrong, it's going to show an X, and it's going to show them the location where it is, and it's going to move on to the next.
Let me do it wrong.
And then the next would be the equator. If you did the right one, it's going to come up with a check mark.
And then Madagascar forest, and if you do there you go. And then up here, it tells you rainforests of Central America, and then so on and so forth.
You can reset if you wanted to play again.
Okay, we'll move on to our sixth page.
What's the story? Think of the rainforest as a 4-story apartment building with different creatures living on each floor. So hop aboard the rainforest elevator for a tour. We'll start at the top and go from the bright and sunny roof garden all the way down to the dark and dingy ground floor.
This just shows the 4 layers of the rainforest with a basic description of each. Just introduces the 4 areas.
And the shade just allows you to pull it down over each one as you introduce it.
Okay, and now we'll move on to our 7th page. And this is the start of the different layers of the rainforest.
This is the emergent layer. The emergent layer of a rainforest is the tallest layer. This layer gets more sun than any other layer in a rainforest. And it's just a picture of a rainforest, but if you click here, it will take you to a link where you can kind of explore. It gives you a little information, and it takes you to pictures, and you can click on one, and it will tell you about that animal and show you the different types of animals in that group.
Okay, and we'll move on to our 8th page.
And the next layer is the canopy. So we've put canopy animals to the side, and the children can learn about each of those animals by pulling them out. And then also in the middle of the page, we have basic canopy facts. So the children can just touch on the screen and get 4 canopy facts.
Okay, and now the 9th page. Okay, and this page is about the understory. Here we have 2 tabs, as you've seen before, and you can pull them out and get a few facts, and you can scroll down if they're a little bit long. And have also included animals. This one has a sound attached, and you just hit the speaker, and it'll be a, you can hear the parrot. Okay, and here we have a question mark, and it's a riddle. And it says, I am green and I slither, I have no legs and my skin is always cool. My tongue is the opposite of a spoon. What am I? And then it gives instructions to move the question mark to see the answer. So you just move it to the side and it's a boa constrictor. Okay. And our 10th slide.
10th slide is the forest floor, otherwise known as down in the dumps. And on this slide, the children just learned some facts about the animals and the plant life that is located on the forest floor. This is a tiger. They can hear the sound of the tiger, and then they can learn a fact. The big cats are the most fearsome creatures in the rainforest. If you click on the plant, you also get another fact. Life can be pretty tough for a rainforest plant. Hungry animals want to eat them, and bigger plants such as giant trees hog up all the best sunshine and soak up the soil's richest plants.
Okay, so we'll move on to slide 11. Okay, this is just basically an interactive slide, and it's really something fun for the kids. You can move each animal into the different layers, see if they, if they want to try to figure out where they are.
This could be an assessment for the children after you've talked about the different layers of the rainforest. They could come up and move the animals to the layer of the rainforest in which they think they live.
And this one also includes sound.
So not only do the children get to see where the animals live in the rainforest, they also get to hear the sounds that they make.
Okay, slide 12. And this is just different pictures, and up here it gives instructions. Click image to take a tour of the rainforest, so you can click on any image.
And this is basically going to take you out to a YouTube video that lets the children see real life images of the animals and plant life in the rainforest.
Okay, and we'll X out of that. Slide 13. And these are just a few teacher resources. This is kind of giving you the gist of where we found some of our pictures, some of our information, things that we added onto our slides. And you can just, these are all clickable links. You just, and it'll lead you to each page of, the different places where we got all of our information. All right. And this concludes our Smartboard presentation on the rainforest. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angie Morris.
I'm Emily Jean-Minette.
I'm Natasha Sprinkle.
And I'm Casey Skidmore.
Sorry,